Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, we're going to be doing yet again another Dokkan Vice challenge. So this time it's going to be from a good friend of mine, Primordia, because last time we did some challenges from Noah, which we still have yet to do like one more from him, but my friend here's Primordia's got some. So I have them pulled up on the note page right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. So just beat a red zone or any other high-end event stage with the following team compositions. So this is what I'm going to do for today's video. A team consisting only of characters associated with the color red. Example, Super Saiyan God Goku or Janemba. Okay. And then just going over, since it's here, might as well say the other ones. Could be doing for future videos. Team consisting of characters using a physical weapon like melee weapon or firearm. Team consisting of a lot of female characters here. Caulifla, Kale, Kefla, Cronoa, which Cronoa is another name for the Supreme Kai of Time. Chi-Chi, Videl, Ribrianne must involve her base form. Just any of the characters he says, but I mean honestly, just right off the bat thinking I might try to include 6 of the 7 here, because there's 7 characters and it would be fun to try to just run a Peppy Gals team with all of them. Anyway, team consisting of characters known to have abilities related to stealth, espionage, impersonation, or assassination. That's a very strange, but I think that one's gonna be pretty fun to try to like theory craft and think of certain characters that can relate to that. It might be kind of tough, but that one's gonna be an interesting one for sure. And this last one is a full dodge team, but you must include Candy Vegito and Invisible Man in it, so that'll also be a fun one. But anyway, so this very first one is just all the characters on the team consisting of the color red. So I've already decided what stage I'm going to go into this, because I have a certain team idea I want to try to utilize, and it might be restricted as to what good they're going to be. And even against this, that might be tough. So this is going to be a new stage that came out recently in the Vegeta Story Red Zone. Specifically the very first level, the Saiyan Saga. So this one has 2 phases. They're both super physical Goku. So it's the free to play LR Goku right here, and then there's the LR Yellow Coin Kaioken Goku right there. I don't know, the HP pools, that might actually end up killing me, just how much HP he has. We might have to go for a little bit easier of a boss fight, but I at least want to give this one a shot just to see what's going on here. So yeah, the very first phase, what can he do? Let's see. So that's pretty much the only attack buff he gets, so let's add that in. Plus, from the second turn from his entry turn, he gets 20% attack, so he's setting up to 2.4 on that one. Okay. And then as for the Kaioken Goku, he just does a crit. Okay. And then it seemed like his super attack, I don't know what's going on with like the HP range there. Does he just not super? Like whenever he's like most HP, like within this range of 41 to 100%, does he just not super? I did make a video on this, but like I wasn't really sticking around too much against this Kaioken Goku. He does seal too. Does 3.3 with a crit. Okay, so here's I'm gonna just go find the events, and I'm gonna show off the team I have. Come on, let's load. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Alright, so I still haven't even completed stage 10 yet. We're gonna make that a video soon enough, but now we're doing stage 1 of this red zone. So as for the team I'm gonna be running, it's gonna be this right here. And I do actually have a friend, she's been on the channel before. Let me see if I can find her here. I might just have to filter. Oh wait, there we go. Mono. That's Grace Moon, Mono Moon. Yeah, they've been on the channel a couple times. They're at rank 666. Are they the devil? Anyway, so I asked for their help because I can't find any other Gamma ones on the friends list, and that's like the leader skill I'm going to be using here. Because I was initially thinking of using like an all types leader, but most of the ones that'd be useful would only be like around like 80% and stuff. So I'd rather just try to go for this much like an actual competitive leader skill somewhat. Team is gonna be very jank, that's for sure. I mean, I tried my best. Like, so like the whole thing is just picking characters that have an association with the color red, but I mean, there's not like as many as you'd think. I mean, you could kind of stretch with SS4 Goku. I would count SS4 Vegeta, personally. Because, I mean, his fur is like an actual, like, true red, but as for SS4 Goku, it's like pink. So I wouldn't really count that. A character like Cooler, I wouldn't really count because his eyes are red, but that's about it. Like, I want, like, it to be kind of like a primary color for the most part. So, and then, like, a character like LR God Goku and Hit would be a little bit on the fence because, like, yeah, God Goku is red hair, but Hit has almost nothing to do with the color red except his eyes again. So it was a bit tough to actually find characters with the color red. Janemba would be a really good character to have. There maybe could have been some sort of alternate team build, like an all-types leader I could have used, but I just really want to try to get this Gamma 1 leader skill. So as for the characters on the team, Gamma 1, he's pretty old. He could be coming up on the EZA sometime this year, maybe. Because he released in 2022. But, I mean, even then, he's got, like, a pretty solid foundation, I think. Yeah, he's got guard, he's got some damage reduction. He's even got a counter against an unarmed super attack, which we can actually get against the base form Goku the first phase. Not so much against the second phase, but we'll see. And then this free-to-play card... This Great Salmon of Adele, we're not even going to be getting this right here. Extreme class enemies attack and defense on the super attack effect, like we're not even going to be able to get that. Okay, hold on a second. So they do seal the attacked enemy super for 2 turns, which the first form Goku, like the first phase Goku, he can actually be sealed. So that could actually be useful from him, but we'll just have to hope he can hang in there. I didn't really give him much in terms of hit potential. I just did not care back then, so I just filled in whatever, which is a mistake. You should never just fill in whatever. You should at least like try to give them some sort of purpose through it. But that was me back in 2021, my weird days. But whatever. I was enjoying the game. I just didn't understand hit potential as fully as I do now. The LR Tech gods are probably just going to carry us easily because they recently got an EZA. And what I'm planning to do with them is, so I imagine I probably wouldn't have to adhere to this, but I'm gonna stay in their base form and not transform into the blue hair forms because, you know, they're not technically part of the whole association with the red anymore at that point. I mean, I could just say get over it, but no, I'm gonna commit to it. I will. So they should be good, hopefully. So then I also have this Tech God Goku. Hopefully he'll be decent enough. He's going to have 77% damage reduction against movie bosses or Pure Saiyan, so we're going to have that. I wonder how he would handle a super from the Kaioken Goku. Which, by the way, I didn't bring any attention to this, but the Kaioken Goku, whenever he actually is able to super, he has a 94% chance to super. So he's probably going to be supering immediately as soon as the turn starts. So, I don't know if 77% damage would be enough there. I don't know if anybody can handle that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then next we have LR Cell Max, which, yeah, he's like red and green, but he's got a good bit of red, I think is enough to quantify. So, yeah, he's going to be definitely a scuff character for sure, because when there are no superheroes ally attacking the same turn, he gets all this attack and crit chance, which there's probably going to be a lot of rotations where we don't have that up, because we have 2 Gamma 1s going around. So, and another thing too is that he wants a full rotation of artificial life forms, super bosses, or movie bosses to get extra defense and damage reduction. But at least Gamma 1 should be helping him out with that. And then next up we have this LR Tech Hachiyak. I think I only have him at 55%. I just didn't want to use the Ultimate Clash currency for extra dupes for him. Although, like, probably should for this case, but he's going to be type neutral, and he's going to be having a max of 40% damage reduction, which by today's standards is not a whole lot. But, I don't know. I'm going to be fine using the giant form. It's not like he, like, changes color or anything. So you activate when there's a Pure Saiyan or Hyper Saiyan enemy. Oh, we can do that at any time, in case we need it. Oh, okay. What are we looking at in terms of this? Anything that can, like, really help outside of that? Doesn't seem like it. But, I mean, still, a giant form is a giant form. so that could help us maybe get around the super attack if we ever have to get to that point. So yeah, that's the entire team explained. I think it's very likely I end up failing, and if it just starts to feel like impossible, I might try to go to an easier event with this, because I really want to make this team work. They could probably get something done, which I didn't even explain this yet, but I had like a certain theme going on with like the characters on the team. So the first two characters, Gamma 1 and the Great Saiyaman and Videl, they have red capes. And then as for the LR gods and God Goku, I mean, yeah, the god form, red hair. And then as for these two LRs, they're like the artificial life form LRs. So I tried to have like some sort of theming going on here. But anyway, I've gone on long enough. Let's just hop in and see what happens. I'm a little scared, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we should at least get some intros here. We got like 3 intros planned, so let's just sit back, just break out the popcorn. Alright, so I'm probably gonna want to put the gods in slot 1, because the normals here are doing 738k, and I don't know how all the other characters will be able to handle it here, especially Cell Max. I mean, he's not gonna have any damage reduction here. Yeah, he'd be having the guard, but I mean, he's already technically guarding anyway, so it wouldn't help out that much, that passive skill guard. Who should I float off? I mean, either Gamma 1 or Cell Max. Oh gosh, this looks like it's gonna be tough. Because I want to try to get some hits in for Cell Max, but if he takes a super, then we're just dead. Maybe we'll, I don't know, let's float him, let's try to get some hits in. He does, I do want to try to get him up next to the LR Tech Hachiok. Alright, so let's get some of these orbs here. Gamma 1, sure we'll get that, and I'll get all these STL orbs to get the 18 key, that's good. Alright, super attack here please. Somewhere gets attack gods. Because no one else will be able to handle it. Or, he's not attacking at all in slots really, so. I think maybe... Okay, so the Kaioken Goku, he's got normal attacks of 1.2 million. I do kind of wonder if Gamma 1 will get to a point where, like, after supering, you'll be able to handle that. I think so. Easily, huh? I mean, type advantage, he's going to have a max of 50% damage reduction. Plus, he's going to be raising his defense on his super attack effects. I think it's pretty safe to say that he'd be able to handle normals, yeah. And it's a good thing that the Kaioken Goku doesn't like raise his attack at all. So it's just going to be at 1.2 million and no increase on that end. Oh boy. Just hopefully he doesn't super this turn. He might. See? He does 2 million. Cell Max gets a super attack there. Does he raise defense on his super attack effect? Probably so, but I don't really remember. Yeah, he's not having a whole lot in terms of damage or defense, because we don't have any of those conditions up for him. He builds up defense by getting hit. Ow. Yep, it hurts. Alright, at least they didn't super, though. Took a lot of damage already, though. Alright, I'm definitely going to want to try to hold on to that giant form. Although, I don't want to put him in slot 1 or 2, because that's too many attacks. I'm just gonna have to pull them off too. Oh gosh. Alright, God Goku. Let's get 2 rainbow keys first about his stats a little bit. I mean, I'm hoping he'll be fine, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's get the super attack with Gamma 1, and then, oh my gosh. I mean, at least he's got 40% damage reduction right now, but, is he like, no, that's all he's gonna be able to do is just 30% defense raise, whether it be the 18 key or 12 key, whatever. Yeah, we have a lot of HP to dig through. Yeah, the only character that's really gonna be dealing damage too is gonna be, the other tech gods. Oh, what have I done? Alright, at least we don't have to worry about the super, because Tech God Goku does seal as well. I guess this is one thing we could utilize, is just like chain sealing over and over again. Alright, wow. Well, I think we're just dead. Nope. Survived by a little bit, like 1 HP, but there's no way that this guy lives. There's no way. 480k. Oh my god. Maybe I need to find something a bit easier, huh? If I can't even get past the first phase, oh my god. And then, yep, that's already, it's already Grace gone through. Grace Moon. That's unfortunately how the friend system can be. I appreciate the contribution, but, the stupid friend system. Oh, okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to find something a bit easier. I'm gonna look through and see if there's some sort of stage with like a pure Saiyan. It's a bit easier. Yeah, I'm gonna be back while I look through. Alright, so, this might seem silly, but, we're gonna try versus the OG Red Zone Broly. I know, he's not all too strong by nowadays standards, but I think I still think that we might have some amount of challenge here. Although I am gonna be worried about Cell Max, that is, because there's gonna be like a type disadvantage once his guard runs out. Then like, yeah, it could be maybe a bit tough for him. But what's his active skill going on here? I don't think we're gonna be able to get this, but all that's in the same turn. That's not gonna happen. No, we don't have enough extreme class enemies or allies. I mean, so we're not even gonna be able to use his active skill. Wow. Yeah, we only have 2 on the team right here. But see, this time since Mono Moon got kicked off the friends list, because what an amazing system. This time I asked for Primordia himself, so he's gonna be helping us out here. Where are they at? There they are. See, there they are. Yep. Alright, cool. So, gonna use that, and let's just hop in against this. The HP pool is not going to be nearly as high this time around, so hopefully it's not going to be all too bad. Especially since we have like the tech gods helping us out. They're going to be carrying... Oh, of course they're in slot 7. Of course. Alright, that's fine. I think we had seen all the intros. Because, yeah, Hachek doesn't have one, so let's just skip on for now until we see like an active skill. Alright, so we can actually seal and stun this phase, so I think I might go about doing it like this, I think. We can't lower his attack though. Okay. It's fine. Let's go ahead and do this. And Hachiak, not even at 100k defense. Oh god. Well, after receiving attack does get extra stats, but it's like, that is horrifying. Let's just get same type of words right there, that's fine. Build the Dokkan bar a bit more. Alright, so 2.9, yeah, we don't have a lot of like Defenders of Justice or anything like that. Alright, at least their Halen normal's fine there. I know, like, for the Tech Gods, especially even God Goku here, this Tech God Goku, they're gonna be handling this really, really well. Just carrying the whole team, really, but... Wow, look at that. You'd assume that he wouldn't be on the leader skill, but he is artificial life forms. The attack stat was so low, and he's taking damage. That's great. Yeah, he is on the leader skill. He's Yep, artificial life form. That is one of the categories that Gamma 1 leads. Alright, oh, we actually have Cell Max's damage reduction up right here. Let's be sure to utilize that. I think it's going to be very important to get his damage reduction up. You know, we actually could... I was saying earlier that, like, I'm not sure about getting his active skill, but if we get another rotation like this, where it's just like with Gamma 1, Hachiyak, or 2 Gamma 1s, on all this same rotation, because this would be the condition, since we're not at the turn right there, so maybe we could make something work. Alright, so, yeah, sure, why not? Let's just go 18 key super there for him. Raise some of their defense, Gamma 1s. Let's get some of these hits in for Cell while we can. Cell Max, that is. Hitting 5.8, yeah, so his damage is almost never going to be very high. Especially because we have like a superhero ally on the rotation. So try to want to give him these hits, because he does build up defense by getting hit. As well as Ki, so. Alright. Yeah, he builds up attack by doing attacks, so he's not really getting much defense from that. Except, I still didn't check to see if he actually gets any defense from a super attack effect. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna be curious to see about Gamma 1 later on into the fight. Against like the AoE super from the third phase. I don't know. That'd be tough. Alright, so now let's go ahead and just get some stacks here with the gods. You know, preferably I would want to get like 17 or 18 key, but that doesn't really seem all too likely here. Might as well just go 20 key right there. Because at 20 key they get effective against all types, which missing that would probably let them do a couple more supers there. It's whatever. But just with this one super attack hitting 9.8 million, probably going to be finishing off this BROLY, because that's just how this fight is. Which, yeah, there you go. Or I didn't really show the stats quite yet. Might as well go over that, just see what we're looking at. Okay, so, yeah, versus BROLY. This is not the movie Brawlers, this is like the original BROLY. 18 million HP, so yeah, we're dealing with significantly less than before. Only did like 575k on the super, which we sealed him. Not gonna be able to seal from here on though, so that's something to keep in mind. I remember this tech BROLY actually being pretty tough sometimes if you get like the wrong character caught or something like that. And it's disable and dodge all the way throughout, by the way, so this phase might be tough to get around. I'm planning to use Hachiyak's active skill against this, the AoE super, if we actually get there. And then we might have to just get lucky, because I'm not planning to transform with the tech gods at all. We might have to get lucky against the very final phase AGL BROLY. Alright, so anyway, let's get back to it. Okay. Yeah, we can actually use Cell Max's active skill, but I think I'm going to hold on to that. He's at 900k defense, which that's not too bad. How many times this game? He's only gotten hit once, so he's at 10% damage reduction. He's guarding still. I do want to try to get some more of those hits up for Gamma 1, so I think I might put him slot 1. I mean, if BROLY supers immediately, then that's gonna suck, but we're gonna kind of need this. Hachiyak's at 133k defense, which is better than before, but still not too great. Alright, just don't super attack immediately. Okay, good. We're at least building up some of that damage reduction, be able to handle it once he supers a bit later. Which, there we go, right there. So, we got him quite a bit more. We got guard, what, like 30% damage reduction or something like that? There we go, yeah, we handle that reasonably well. Yeah, wow, looking at these damage numbers, yeah. This is quite an old character, huh? I mean, it's not like we have like any massive link skills up, so it's fine. It's 12 million here, despite the fact that we have a superhero ally in rotation. It's not too bad. Actually doing some stuff for us, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna be floating off Hachiyak. He's only got one attack to deal with. He's probably gonna be taking more damage than before. This normal attack is 260k. Well, I don't know, he's got big bad bosses active, so that could have helped him out. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. I should not have doubted him. Alright, so that's for this Gamma one. I don't really like the idea of floating off Tech God Goku. How can I handle this? I want to try my best to like get 17 or 18 key with Tech Gods here. There we go, we get 17. That's good. At least try to help Broly live a little bit. Maybe see if we can move on to this next turn. I don't know. Alright, so God Goku's doing 3.4. Yeah, he's not a damaged character, but could be a good licking battery for sure for the LR Tech Gods. I don't know, actually. The gods might just finish off regardless, because their attack stats are much higher than everyone else on the team. 7.3, yeah. We'll see if by some miracle Broly actually hangs in there. Because that 4 million attack stat, yeah, especially if they crit, yeah. Alright, well, that Gamma 1's gonna be having only like 30% damage reduction for a little bit, with no guard, so that might suck. Oh boy. I think maybe I should have actually not floated off Hachiyak. But then again, like, yeah, I should have kept Hachiyak on to use that giant form. Well, this sucks. I don't believe in this Great Saiyaman. The dodge chance just doesn't matter. They have a very low amount of dodge chance anyway, but dodge is cancelled in this fight. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just get our death over with. Watch me have to bring them into, like, I don't know, like versus Legic. There's a super immediately, which is always fantastic. Love when this guy does that. Ow. Yep. Alright, awesome. Now let's see if we, by some miracle, we can find Gamma 1 again. Nope. That's incredible. I might just say screw and just try to run physical DBS Gogeta. Because, like, look, don't hold it against me if I can't find a friend that adheres to the same thing. Like, I really gotta try what I can with the friends list, so. Even though we don't have a whole lot of the leader skill going on for some characters on here, I gotta try something. Because, I mean, I don't really have, like, all the friends in the world to just keep asking, oh, bring, who is it? Freaking, yeah, Gamma 1. I don't have that many friends that just keep asking for. We'll float off Gogeta, try to get out blue as soon as possible. Thing is, like, the Gogeta target attraction is not going to work against, like, the AoE, but should at least help against, like, the very final phase. Or, no, because dodge is cancelled here. Oh, gosh. I mean, yeah, he'll... I don't know if I should do the target attraction at all, honestly. Because even though he will do the target attraction, it's not like he nullifies, like, dodge canceling or anything like that. Okay. Such low attack stats. Yeah, especially because, like, only, like, one leader skill. Yeah, this sucks. I could probably think of a different team build. Maybe the one that would work better with, like, an all-types lead. Just, like, bring stronger characters even though the leader skill's not as high. Alright, Sumac takes a super right here. How's he handle this? 100k, that's respectable, I guess, for only having, like, half a leader skill. So I kind of see that Hachiyak is not, like, pure true red. Like, he's, I guess, borderline pinkish, but I want to run Hachiyak, okay? I want to give him a shot. I think he's read enough. Alright, Gogeta, the Predator gets all types, so even if he's type disadvantage, he actually is doing some good damage for us, which is good. He's getting both the leader skills for himself and from Gamma 1. Because being on movie heroes. I don't know. So Max and Hotshot without like a full leader skill. I mean, they were struggling enough even with both Gamma ones. Alright, I don't know. I think I should just fold off God Goku. I'm not gonna worry about getting the super attack with Gamma 1. Okay, there we go. We can get this right here. Try to squeeze in as many stacks, but I doubt it. Probably just gonna be one super there and that's it. Okay, good. About that damage reduction. 9.8. Yep, he's gone. Just within this one super. Alright, next phase. The wrathful Broly. He's very wrathful. Alright, this is gonna be tough. Still got guard though. Hachiyak. Oh my god. Please. We should at least be able to get a super attack with them though. The Great Saiyaman character's probably not gonna be doing too well there though. Okay, at least he's getting some extra chance to build up that defense. I'm gonna try to see about finishing off next turn. Just go all out with the gods, and then against the third phase AoE Super Broly, I'll use the Hachiyak active skill. I swear, there have been some times where I actually use like a giant form against that AoE Broly, and he just won't super right until after it ends. That definitely has happened before. Just please don't super. Okay, if anyone's gonna be able to handle a super, it would have been so nice. Yep, ouch, that hurt. Okay. And they just have one normal to deal with. That's it. Okay. Take a lot though, we're fine. I mean, what I want to stay transformed because we can't factor in the target attraction at all. Because I mean, dodge is canceled, so I can't even use that. Except maybe it's for like a finish, because the active skill is actually an attack itself. Oh boy. That heal's gonna be really good. It's gonna be helping us out. Recovers 54% HP for 4 turns. Although technically it's like just his first 2 rotations going into blue. Oh, by the way, he actually does have a counter we could utilize in the blue form. When receiving a Ki Blast super, great chance to nullify and counter with tremendous power. Which the very final phase Broly is a Ki Blast, as well as the third phase, but nullifying AoE is not going to like stop it from hitting everyone else. I guess I should just do this, huh? Man. I don't know if I should transform with Gogeta now or save it till later. I mean, I was thinking about maybe just stacking up a little bit more defense with them, but I might as well just get out Blue Gogeta right now. Let's do it. Alright, good. Got that heal. Now we will... yeah, just stack up with the gods. We can get 19 key. Or should I just... no, let's go with 19 key there. Miss out on the effect against all types. And then, yeah, Gogeta's gonna be doing a lot of damage, so it'll probably make up for it. And then, let's heal up a little bit more there. I don't think I'm gonna be too worried about the pet gods taking a super, because they're really solid. They stack up pretty fast, and they have guard for a long while. Probably the majority of this fight they're gonna be having guard. And then once it runs out, it gets the final phase, they're type advantage, so it's not like it's gonna matter too much anyway. They would definitely be able to handle the AoE themselves. It's just the rest of the rotation, maybe not so much. Alright, at least we get this 18 key super attack effect for Blue Gogeta, where I think he massively raises attack for 4 turns. It's 100% attack raise for 4 turns. We got that. Although, like, he's not going to be able to build up any of that crit chance because he can't dodge. Alright, so this is the AoE. I'm gonna do the Hachiyak giant form here, just to try to get around it. It better be here, and not after the giant form goes away. Alright, so, wouldn't it be kind of cool if this character, like, nuked or something? Because, I mean, that's a lot of tech key spheres. But, we can't, I mean, we don't really need healing anyway. There's no point in trying to go offensively because he's not even on, like, a full leader skill. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Just gonna save those tech key spheres, because why not, I guess. Can't even build the Dokkan bar like this either. Dokkan bar is just static like that. Alright, come on, please AoE super somewhere. I'll be so annoyed if he just doesn't do it. Alright, there we go. So you can only do it once per turn. So once we go back into this rotation, he's not going to be able to do the AoE. Yep, there you go. Does 840k on the super attack. There we go, and that's a 1 turn, but that's fine. Got our use out of it. Cell Max is not looking too great in terms of he doesn't have any guard. He's only got like 300k defense. The normal attacks are 300k here. I think we should we'll do this. I'm gonna be worried about Hachiyak, but I mean, he's got 40% damage reduction. I don't know, whatever. Cell Max, I've been meaning to take a look at this. Super deck effects. He does not raise his defense on his super deck effects. That kind of sucks. Does he raise defense at all anywhere else? I mean, for every attack received, but that's about it. Maybe not. I think we got the full buildup of that. Alright, let's just try to make it through this turn then. God Goku will be fine. Hachiyak might take a little bit. At least he's going to be able to get a super, raise his defense a bit though. I definitely wanted to get him in the minimum amount of attacks there. Ow, yeah. How is he going to be able to handle stuff here? I do wonder... Let's see. Oh, he's actually not that bad. You know, maybe I should have actually left Cell Max on rotation, because then I could have used his active skill. Alright, so... I mean, all we really gotta hope for now is just that Broly doesn't do an AoE. Very well could, like right there in slot 1. Let's just try to knock him out before that happens. This bullet doesn't have a whole lot of HP. 25 million. Please don't AoE towards the start. Okay. Okay, good. Might be okay. I think they might be able to deal enough damage. Went all out here in terms of the orbs. Oh yeah. Especially with Fizzo Gogeta with all his additionals coming in. It'd be easy. Although, next rotation, I definitely misplayed there. I should have kept Cell Max on rotation. Have the full artificial life form rotation. Did his active skill. Yeah, that would have been better. There we go, get the 18 key super attack again with Gogeta. But at least we have Tech God Goku to be able to handle things. And then Hachiyak is type advantage. Let's do this right here. Try to get God Goku 2 Rainbow Key Spheres. Should be able to handle things there. Get Game 1 out of Super, as well as Hachiyak. I think the way for us to live this is honestly just for this to be the only Super. He has a cooldown of 5. Just gotta hope he doesn't actually Super twice in this turn. It's happened sometimes, but I can't tell you how many times I've seen him Super twice in a turn. It's pretty common. You never know, we could get lucky. I don't know, I'm skeptical. Gamma 1 at type disadvantage should probably be able to live against normals, but because of Super, no way. So the Super attack is 1.2 million. Maybe it was type neutral, he probably could handle that. But type disadvantage? Nah. Alright, Hachiyak, show us what you're worth. Type advantage, 40% damage reduction. Let's get it. He's the GOAT. Alright, I think now we can... No, I mean, if I do the target attraction with the blue Gogeta, like if he takes a super, he's not gonna dodge, he's gonna instantly die. He has no guard. That's just 300k defense. He does raise it quite a lot after attacking though, right? Yeah, there's a lot of 50% defense raise on his supers. And he gets extra 100% stats when attacking with Trouble Marquis. So, I mean, he gets quite a bit of defense after he attacks and all that. Let's go for this max key right here. Gogeta. That animation looks really good. That battle motion. I'm worried about Cell Max. I mean, yeah, I don't know. If Cell Max gets hit too many times, I think we're just dead. The normal attacks here are 400k. God's got nothing to worry about. They're well over 1 million defense. The type advantage. Yep. So then 16 million now. Again, like I said, I'm not gonna transform with them because then they're technically not a part of the challenge at that point. So they're doing a little bit here. Every super attack counts here. It's like half health. So I think we got one more incoming. It could be hidden potential, hopefully. And they don't get it, of course. Alright, Gogeta, try to carry for us. He's not going to be critting, unfortunately, but he's still effective against all types. Okay. Got like 20% HP left. I think he's got this. Yeah, I think we won. It would have been nice to get Cell Max's active skill in here. That would have been hype to see, but look at that. Oh, I love that KO screen. That one's incredible. All right, well, we actually did it. It was a bit weird, but yeah, of course the LR Tech gods carried, as expected. We didn't get a whole lot of action from Tech God Goku, especially in like the later phases, because I had to like, well, I don't know, whatever. So yeah, that's it for his first challenge. Thanks again to Primordia. It was pretty fun. Next challenge from him I'm going to be doing is going to be, yeah, this one right here. Characters of a physical weapon, melee, firearm. So they have an entire like thing in Dokkan like categorizing characters like that. Look at yeah, super attack type physical. It's gonna be a lot of these characters, so I'm gonna think of some sort of fun team to use, and we'll go through with it. So y'all have an amazing, lovely, wonderful day. Hope that y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all. And be sure to check the Baba Shop.